All right, so if you're gonna be living in a vehicle, you're gonna want to have shelves to put all your stuff on. Now, the problem is there's just not many right angles, so regular shelving brackets are not gonna work in every spot. You know, there's some spots where they can work. I was able to make it work there. I've got one under there. I've got one back there. But for the most part, I had to use paracord. So, I mean, you can bend the shelving brackets, but then the problem is, you know, the angles are so extreme, you're gonna have to be bending them. Now, if you want something to sit level, in order to get it bent at just the perfect angle, it's just, you know, it can be done, but it's gonna be such a pain in the ass that I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want to bother with all that. I was trying to just get stuff done. So I was sitting back here thinking about it, and I just figured I'll use paracord. And you know, you can tell I missed in a few spots. You gotta make a few mistakes before you figure it out exactly. If you want a shelf up like this, I just held it up as I did it, but you could cut a couple of blocks of wood and hold it up and then attach the cords, and you know, but yeah, I was just kind of figuring it out as I went. Now this, you know, this table, I have it holding from the bottom and the top because this moves. So like, you know, this comes down, so I needed it to hold this both ways because sometimes it's going up, sometimes it's being pushed down. Hold on. So, and so, you know, you got to use what you got. In this year Honda CRV, it has these like hooks in the ceiling for tying down cargo and stuff. There's 3 of them, one there, and I used them every chance I got. So now this shelf over here, basically everything is hanging off of this. So I took a regular piece of plywood, I think it was 1/4 inch, cut it about 1 foot wide, ran it on down to my drawers over there, and then cut it, and then attached it with, it's leaning on a part of the truck back here and attached with Velcro. And let's see, and then yeah, there's a regular shelving bracket behind this thing. And then I ran this little 1x2 down to the ground to support this end. And so all these shelves are basically hanging off of this piece of plywood. I mean, I supported it where I could. I ran another 1x over here. You know, I used paracord to attach it to the shelf above. And then just popped a screw through over there. And now this shelf is basically just a little box that I attached, popped a screw through up there, popped some screws in over there. I think I used Velcro to hold it in the back. But yeah, it looks like it's floating, but it's actually hanging off of this. I guess that's about it. Let's show you this table real quick. This table, I just took a 2-foot level, drew a line, attached it with regular door hinges, then used the chains. Everything's just popped into the plastic, so you don't want to put too much weight on it, but it'll hold more than you think it would. I think a lot of people overbuild these things, like they're using like 2x4s and 1/2 inch plywood, and it's like, you know, it's great to have sturdy stuff, but is it going to be holding people up? Does it need to survive a nuclear bomb? Like, it, you know, I use 1/4 inch plywood and 1x2s and 1x1s and paracord. And everything's working pretty good so far. I have had the shelves completely collapse on me. It's like, you know, when you do these things are going to go wrong, and you're just going to have to figure out why they went wrong, and then you're going to have to fix those issues, you know. Just use your creativity, use your imagination, and eventually you'll get it where you want it. I guess that's it. See you on the next one.